Hello, everyone. Welcome back to John English Talks. I'm Olivia.
And I'm John. Hello. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Yes. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and stay tuned for today's lesson.
That's right. We have a fun topic today that's perfect if you want to talk about your country in English.
Oh, yes. But first, how are you today, John?
I'm great. I was just thinking about last weekend. I met some friends from different countries and we were talking about where we are from.
Really? That sounds fun. Did you learn anything new?
Yes, everyone has a small story about their hometown. It made me think. Many learners of English are sometimes nervous to talk about their own country.
Exactly. Sometimes people feel shy because they don't know the right words. But don't worry, we will teach you exactly how to do it.
That's right, and we'll also share some vocabulary and phrases to make it easier.
So, let's start with something simple. Imagine someone asks you, "Where are you from?"
Yes, you can say, I'm from your country. For example, I'm from Pakistan, or I'm from India.
Or "I'm from Brazil." It's short and easy.
But after that, you can add a little more. People love to hear about your country. You can say, it's a beautiful country. We have mountains and rivers.
Or "We have a lot of festivals and delicious food." That's always interesting for listeners.
Exactly. And if you want, you can tell a short story or fact about your country.
For example, I could say, "I'm from Italy. We have a city called Venice, which is famous for its canals. Every year, many tourists visit to ride the gondolas."
That's perfect. Short and interesting.
And learners can also compare their country with others. For example, in my country, summer is very hot, but in England, it is cooler.
That's a great idea. It helps the listener understand your country better.
And sometimes you can ask the other person a question, like, "Have you ever been to my country?"
Or, do you know any famous food from my country? This makes the conversation natural and friendly.
Exactly. Talking about your country is not just giving facts, it's also sharing culture and stories.
Let's practice a little. I'll ask you, Olivia, tell me about your country.
Okay, I'm from Italy. Italy is famous for its food like pizza and pasta. We also have beautiful art and history. For example, Rome has the Colosseum, a very old and beautiful place. We also have cultural festivals and delicious traditional food like pasta and pizza.
That sounds amazing. And it's easy to remember the words famous for, beautiful places, traditional food, cultural festival, historical site.
Yes, using these words makes your description interesting and easy to follow.
Another tip is to share your feelings about your country. For example, I love my country because it has warm people and amazing food.
Yes, personal feelings make the conversation more natural. People love to hear your opinion.
And don't worry if you make small mistakes. English learners always improve with practice.
Absolutely. The most important thing is to start talking, even with short sentences.
Let's also talk about asking questions to the listener. For example, have you ever tried food from my country?
Or, "Do you know any famous places in my country?" Asking questions keeps the conversation alive.
Great point. And here's a small tip. When someone answers, you can add more details. For example, if someone says, yes, I know pizza from Italy, you can answer, yes, pizza is very famous, but Italy also has other food like pasta and gelato.
Exactly. That's how you make the conversation longer and more interesting.
Let's quickly review our 5 vocabulary words again.
Sure. Famous for, What a country is known for.
Beautiful places, natural or tourist locations.
Traditional food. Special food from your country.
Cultural festival, events and celebrations.
Historical site. Important old buildings or landmarks.
If you remember these words, you can easily describe your country in English.
Now, our question of the day. We want you to comment using one of these words. For example, you can write, "My country is famous for."
Yes, tell us about your country and use at least one new word from today. We love reading your answers.
And remember, the most important thing is to practice every day. Speak with friends, family, or even to yourself.
That's right. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Each time you speak, you improve.
And don't forget to have fun. Talking about your country is a great way to share culture, food, and stories with others.
Absolutely. So, everyone, thank you for listening today.
Yes, we hope you enjoyed learning how to talk about your country in English.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you found today's lesson helpful.
And keep practicing. Your English will get better every day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. See you next time.